I just went online to the App Store, Camera Lucida the Pro. I just downloaded it. It's $4.99.
That's $4.99, right?
$4.99.
See, scared the other day, you know, I got a price that was the other way around.
There's one for free on Android called Fino, Fino.
That's the one that's on that set I have. I don't know what my late sister was doing with it, but she had it on her iPad and Android.
I just downloaded both the IV cam for Android, and they had a Android version for Android of the camera Lucidia, and it was free.
Yeah, hey, Kade, if you're going to use IV cam, you're going to have to install something on the PC also.
Okay. I might use it, I might not use it, because I think I could probably get away with my IRD setup with my cameras on my laptop and just put the image on my laptop, because I have Zoom on my cameras.
You don't even have to do that.
One of the things that lets me do, IV cam does, is it lets me use my phone as, I'm using vMix. It allows me 3 cameras and a 4th input, not a camera. So if I want to add my phone into a Zoom session, then I create it as another camera, and I IV cam it so I can walk around the shop. That's how I did the shop tour I did months ago or whatever.
I use an Apple TV box to do mine. I have an Apple phone. I use an Apple TV to get HDMI out to plug it into the switcher. You can you already have the video set up. You can use your TV that your monitor you already have there. Just use your overhead camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I did. That's all I did was use my overhead camera, set up. I didn't do anything different.
I have a question for everybody. I purchased Camera Lucida on my iPad. Can I also install that on my iPhone free of charge?
I think so.
Yes.
It might have a free version.
No, not free version. If you've already paid for it on one device, they let you get it on the second device without a second charge.
Right.
Okay.
So just go back to the app and do it fresh?
Well, did you download on your phone or tablet?
I downloaded on my iPad.
Okay, then just go on your phone, go to the Apple Store, and then look at it, and you'll just have a little download button to download it.
Because you already have rights to it.
Yep.
When you go to it, it'll say get, and that's where you click it. It doesn't say buy, it says get.
Now
remember your pass.
One thing you get with Camera Lucida, if you set it up on a tripod, or you can get a special little stand to set your phone or your tablet on, and you can actually trace a drawing on a piece of paper from a picture and see what you're drawing. That's really what it was set up and used for, is being able to actually draw pictures on stuff.
Yeah. And if anybody's interested in those clips, I've got a couple of them. I think both of mine are out in the shop, but for like $10 on Amazon, I found this tall telescoping tripod, and with a clip on top of it that holds my iPhone in this position. It won't hold it up. It'll hold it in this position. Yeah. But this is what you want to generate right here to go into your computer. It's a much better image. And you don't get all the stuff on the sides. But it was relatively cheap on Amazon if you look for the tripod. I used one the other day at Ronnie's house, right, Ronnie?
Yep.
Kind of wiggly, but hey, you're not taking a picture of cars.
This is Dean. You can get these things here too that are designed to hold a camera or a phone, and then you can put lights and mics and whatever. But the nice thing about that is it has a tripod socket all the way around it.
Yeah, that's nice.
So you could hook a tripod up and hover that right over the lathe, just like so. And
put the name of that in the chat, would you please? Because
this one is Bauer, but I mean, all you got to do is look for. I'll look it up and put a link to Amazon. I think this one came from Walmart, but I'll look on Amazon and put a link in it. Okay.
Yeah, well, there's a Walmart pretty close to me where I live and I can go there. But
Yeah, I
I'm
think
trying
it's
to
like
get something
30
set
bucks
up
at
with
Walmart
like,
or something. And it includes a microphone and a light.
Now,
I'm-
Now, as you're doing all this, you actually could have the camera just on the back side of your lathe, and it doesn't have to be real high. It's still seeing the round object. You just
Mhm.
won't see the cutting tip of where you're cutting, but you can see what you're turning.
And you can, if you don't get, as we talked a little while ago, directly over the plumb bob and all that, you're going to have a shadow. If you go behind it, you know the shadows there.
But what I'm
It's like
saying, you could
shadow.
actually just have it directly in front of the lathe. If it's a 90-degree difference and have it directly in front of the lathe, it would still do the same thing.
Yeah, it's
Just mount it on a tripod in front of your lathe and point at it, and then you do the same thing versus putting it over the top. The only difference is you would not see your cutting tool, but you could see the shadow of what was actually being cut.
and we getting a lot of comments on the chat about this tonight. If you don't, pardon me, before you leave tonight, at any point, you can say save chat on the chat line, and all that information will be there. But it also be on our website. That's why we share the information.